Hello and welcome everyone into the Christmas break edition of the Full Court Press. I'm Tanner Barth, joined alongside Nate Falk, and it's good to have you here in an exciting time with all these Christmas basketball tournaments taking place.
It's holiday basketball. You know, I used to always tell my teams, you want to go to win the tournament, but you want to make sure at least you get out of there 2-1 to get that momentum going into conference play.
Absolutely. Well, let's get things going with our Brinson and Sons matchup of the week. From the Leon Brogdon tournament, the Laney Buccaneers taking on a talented Forest Hills team. Forest Hills came into this one with just one loss to Concord on the year. Laney was trying to spoil the party and make it 2.
This is going to be a quick-paced game. The defending state champions, 2A state champions, Forest Hills.
And the Yellow Jackets shooting the lights out of the ball early. Jair Rory with the right wing 3 ball, and they would do much more of that. The Bucks, though, finally do get on the scoreboard, get it on the backside. Mark McLaurin.
Mark McLaurin, he's just so good. Old school game, back to the basket, gets it done every night.
And we talked about Forest Hills shooting the ball. Yeah, it was very good. Nason Tyson, this time for the 3-pointer. That would force a timeout. It was 22-5 after the first quarter.
Calls for early timeout for the Laney Bucks. You notice right here coming up, you're going to see the defender getting out late to the shooter, and Coach Davis is not going to like that.
Once again, I mean, they hit that jumper there, but the sharp shooting of Forest Hills just too much in this one as they just continue to make back. It's Rory again there, this time the left side wing 3, and the Yellow Jackets advance to the championship. They beat Laney 75-48, the final score. And Nate, we knew coming into this tournament that Forest Hills was going to be a tough out for anyone, and they proved that tonight. Get a good win over what is a very good Laney team as well.
Laney's very talented. Forest Hill state championship brings everybody back. They're poised to make another deep run.
And they might just do that, and they're going to have a chance to take home the title tomorrow in the Leon Brogdon tournament. Well, with another semifinal out to Hoggard High School, the Laney girls taking on Pamlico. Laney was trying to get back into the championships in 2018. Pamlico has other ideas. They would go on a 9-0 run in the second quarter, but second chances favor the Bucks. Off the miss lay-in, Sanaya Rivers, the backside. You'd love to have her on your team.
No doubt. Right place, right time right there, getting an easy bucket for the Bucks.
And the Hurricanes, though, trying to stay in the game. They go down low off the block here, power it up and in. But then Sanaya Rivers, she just flat took over this game right down the middle. Little finger roll the scoop and the score here for the sophomore.
I think we're just getting spoiled at seeing her because she makes these plays all the time. These plays are just, not out of the ordinary, but she's just a fantastic player.
Yeah, and the Canes tried to stay in it, get the nice baseline jumper here. Laney led by 9 headed to the 4th, and then she's not the 7th-ranked player in the country for nothing. Rivers picks off the pass. She scores. The Bucks are on to another title game with the win in this one, 55-38, the final score. And from one holiday tournament to another we go. The East Columbus Holiday Tournament title game for the boys, and the Gators taking on their rivals, West Columbus. You got to love that matchup.
Once again, it's going to be another, game that's, in the community there. It means something. It's passionate. So great basketball.
And just like that, the Gators off to the early lead, but then West Columbus with absolute catch fire. The pop and pick 3 ball from Tyquan Johnson from the right wing, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Mr. Johnson again.
Well, there you have. They call him Bug, and he is zapping that 3.
Oh my gosh! I'm gonna start calling you Charles Barkley if you keep those up. That would force a 6-point swing to force a East timeout. The Gators, though, wouldn't let it phase them in the first quarter. Brandon Brown hit the 3, but then check out this. Just before the half, off the miss in transition. Daquan Hardy can't get it to go, but hey, his man Johnson once again has his back.
Once again, nice spray ahead, and then right there is just hustling down the court, making sure that nothing's taken for granted.
And West Columbus wins the boys' title over the Gators, 61-46, the final. And last but not least, back to Hoggard High School we go. Another girls semifinal. The Lady Vikings taking on Union Pines, who was also the Lady Vikings with the championship berth on the line. And it was a real fast start for Hoggard. Claire Emma Britt kicks it out to Julie Wilkerson. Her 3-ball good from the left side.
Hand down, man down, and she knocked it in.
And this time, Wilkerson says, hey, I can pass the ball as well. Cutting Isis Trasvik, she gets it to go. Finishes with the right hand. 15-0 start for Hoggard in this game.
I love how she kept that ball high. Didn't bring it down.
But Union Pines trying to cut into the lead. Cameron McCutcheon hits the left elbow jumper here. The Lady Vikings of Union Pines, they tried to make their run late in the third quarter. And a nice pickoff here.
That's why you don't bounce pass on the perimeter. Cause an easy steal, layup line on the other end.
But it wouldn't end up hurting them. This Hoggard team firing on all cylinders tonight. Wilkerson again, smooth pass inside to Claire Emma Britt. She got another bucket. She finished with the team high 13. Hoggard onto the title game with the 45-28 win. And we'll have a matchup with the Laney Buccaneers. And I think a lot of people are going to be watching that one to kind of get a filler as where we head into the Mid-Eastern Conference play for the rest of the season.
Laney Hoggard girls is going to be a really good game tomorrow night. I'm excited to see that. I think those two teams are going to go back and forth all year long. New Hanover's in the mix there too.
Absolutely.
And Topsail girls. You know, so, but Hanover is going to be there and Topsail as well.
Well, you talked about Topsail. Don't go anywhere. Much more coming up for you on the Full Court Press. We'll take you back out to the East Columbus Christmas Tournament Girls Championship game. We'll be right back.